Okay, so we're finally going to learn about a cadaver, which will be
Last time we were
nice.
here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Okay, I should probably make this so that I'm using there we go. That should do the trick.
Revelio.
I weirdly don't remember this, but we don't need to do any of that from the looks of it.
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the great room.
Okay, come on. There we go. Oh, that's noisy. We haven't had to deal with like these kind of like mobs where it's like just a ton of mobs constantly. Haven't had to deal with this, so it's weird. I would have done more AoEs probably.
There weren't this many in theory before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian.
Yeah.
Revelio.
Okay, there's no reason for me to go down that way. This is pretty linear. Right, you have to hit them with fire before you can do anything else to them. Okay, well, crowd around me. Crowd around me. There we go. Ooh. This is... there we go, there we go. That's not gonna do anything. There we go. There's that. I get them all. Did I?
Hold on a moment.
Huh?
I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
Oh
The carvings
no.
on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
Okay, I guess I'll try to hunt him down.
How many Inferi are there?
It's Sebastian, what did you do?
Incendio. Confringo.
Oh, for God's sakes, it's blocked me and I'm blocked in.
Incendio. Confringo. Finger.
I don't know which way he would have gone. That's the way we came, right? Is this just... Oh God, I'm turned around. This is where we came from, right? Or is this where this is where we came from? Okay. Then I guess I can look this way. This seems to just be a
These
dead end.
Inferi seem far from control.
Yeah.
Incendio.
Okay, all of this has been explored. Okay, this is gonna be a tricky bit. Yeah, that hit was inevitable.
Incendio.
Okay, so not this way. Do I just go straight? Because I've already explored all of this. So maybe I'm supposed to go this way. Ah, there's Sebastian. I don't like how far he's taken all of this.
Incendio. Accio.
There we go.
I need to find a way up that ledge.
Yep, so we can try to reason with Sebastian.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Well, we made a staircase.
There's Sebastian.
What have you done, Sebastian?
Isn't this incredible?
Ugh. You like dark magic too much.
I
Sebastian.
told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
Control? I had to fight Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
The relic! You'll pay for this!
Oh, don't do something stupid. Oh, I don't want to do this. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
Incendio.
Oof, 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 oof. This is... I'm gonna have to... I don't want to fight Solomon, though. Okay, hang on.
Now you've gone too far.
actually is.
Incendio! Finger! Mr. Sallow, stop!
Oh, no, 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 don't. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh my god, ooh, 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 ooh. Oh god, what has he done to me now? Ugh. Ugh. Ooh. Did we finally get him? I don't want to kill him. I don't want to do any of that. This is...
Cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
Oh my god, you...
I won't let her suffer.
No, 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 no. Oh, Sebastian, no. No. Why did you... So desperate to heal her that... So desperate to heal his sister that he kills his uncle in the process. That... This is tragic. This is just sad. This is... Oof.
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne.
Did this to yourself,
What
dude.
have you done?
What have you done? You used the unforgivable curse. You used the killing curse.
I must get out of here.
Oh man,
I can't let him leave.
That's... Oh dear, my cape is having a moment. Okay, so I've got to run after him. Yeah. Understandably, that's...
Sebastian, wait!
Oh shit, I ran ahead of him. That's rough. That is... Thing is,
Stop,
he
Sebastian, hold on!
could easily have not done this. Easily. But he made that conscious choice to use an unforgivable curse. I mean, he basically murdered his uncle in cold blood. It
What is it?
What is it? Oh, I don't know. Maybe my friend's a murderer?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out.
You're obsessed with saving her. You
Solomon's
don't
never been
even
there
realize...
for us. Not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
No one should know that curse. See, this is where I'm at, but I also... I'm being a hypocrite here because I want to use it. I want to use it, but everyone should know that curse. No one should know that curse. I get the pacing is bugging me. Stop pacing, Sebastian, you're stressing me out. I'm very torn on this because it's the kind of thing, it exists and you can't put the cat back in the bag. And there are situations where it could be useful, but that was not one of those situations. That was unnecessary and uncalled for, and he's convinced that he had every right to do what he did when he did not. That was not necessary. That wasn't... I could understand if, like, you were doing it in self-defense and you're on the brink of death and it was either you or the other person or whatever the other thing is that's attacking you. I could understand that situation, but that kind of wasn't like that. As he was just trying to stop Sebastian, but Sebastian viewed it as he was trying to kill him. And a lot of this just stems from Sebastian being the way he is. And so I don't like how I wish there was a nuance. This is my thing with this game, is that there's no nuance in the responses. Everyone should know that curse, no one should know that curse. I don't know how this is going to affect my ending. Because in that situation, that was not necessary. He just murdered his uncle in cold blood. But I won't be able to learn it to use it on the enemy if I don't know if I say this, because this doesn't give you the option. I think they still let you choose. No one should know that.
Too far,
Yeah.
Sebastian.
I can't think right now. I need to leave. I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later at the Undercroft, all right?
Did I lock myself out of getting Avada Kedavra? Did I lock myself out of it? Wait a minute, did I just lock myself out of that? Let's try this. I don't know where this is gonna place me. If not, I'm gonna do... No, that one didn't do it. Maybe if I do the one before it.
What is it?
Let's try this again. I don't want to lose out on Avada Kedavra, so maybe I have...
I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us. Not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
He did attack us. You had no choice. It was brave, Sebastian. You clearly care more about Anne than your uncle ever did.
I knew you'd understand. I did do the right thing.
You did. I would have done the same if I knew how.
I could teach you.
No time like the present.
The killing curse won't be easy to master. As with all unforgivables, you have to mean it.
Thing is, I don't agree with this, but I
Hold your wand
want
steady.
to
Focus.
learn it.
The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Your intention must be clear.
So this is how you learn it.
I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian,
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later at the Undercroft, all right?
Okay, so that's your opt-in, opt-out of killing curse. Can I find something now and kill it? I don't like that I have to agree with him to get the killing curse, but it's the only way to get it, so I guess that's what I have to do. Not the outcome I want, but you know, I need the power. I want to be a powerful... Why is everyone able to evaporate but me? I don't understand this. Huh, we have a quest over here. Do I want to bother with it?
May I have a moment of your time?
pardon? Were you calling to me?
I was. I'm Marianne Moffat. Pleasure. At the moment, I'm having a great deal of trouble trying to find a particular diricol.
A diricol? What's that?
It's a magical bird. Muggles call it a dodo and believe the creature to be extinct. But that's because it can disappear whenever humans draw near. I'm worried about a large albino diricol known as Gwynaira. She's a local legend, so of course poachers are after her. If I had her, I'd treat her like a queen, and I could use her molted feathers as fashion accessories.
Sounds as if she needs rescuing. I know the perfect place.
The perfect place is with me. Wait until the neighbours see her, not to mention how fashionable I'll be with those beautiful feathers. I can't seem to rescue her, and I'm worried the diricals don't trust me since I've been hanging about their den.
Are you surprised? I think I'll keep her for myself.
I'll keep an eye out for a large white diricol.
Oh, thank you. Those gorgeous feathers. And she'd be safe. One last thing. She seems to spend her days in hiding. I've only ever seen her at night. I do hope you're able to save her. Be prepared to chase her. I sometimes wonder if she actually enjoys the pursuit.
Alohomora. I suppose I should watch for Gwynaira. At night, apparently.
Ooh, wand?
What do we have here? A demi-guise.
Do we have a demiguise? We do have a demiguise, yay!
Hamlet's in the area.
Yeah? And why is that?
Oh, my poor boy.
Hello, madam. Is everything all right?
I'm simply beside myself since Rococo ran away. He's my pet niffler.
Aww.
I'm sorry to hear that your pet is missing.
Thank you. I appreciate your words. I mean, I've had him for years. He's lovely company. Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled upon Henrietta's hideaway. They say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse, filled her castle with all manner of traps to keep thieves from pinching her valuables. As we drew near, the morning sun reflected off something in a window, and before I knew it, Rococo was off. I've been worried sick, but I'm not about to meddle with Merlin knows what's inside that house, or the ashwinders that are lurking about.
Why did Henrietta feel the need to protect her house like she did?
Henrietta was a baroness who married well, more than a few times. Her immense wealth drove her to a life of suspicion and isolation. The more wealth she amassed, the more paranoid she became of losing it. Hence the terrifying traps throughout the hideaway. Not even her family has been willing to deal with them to get to her fortune.
I'll keep an eye out for Rococo.
Oh, that's terribly kind. But stay away from the hideaway. Far too dangerous. If someone does find him in the hideaway, they shall be well rewarded. Henrietta's treasures are theirs for the taking. She certainly won't mind now.
What do you have for sale?
What's brought you here today?
Oh.
That hideaway does sound intriguing. Perhaps I should investigate, for Rococo's sake.
Her wares suck,
Thank you for
though.
stopping by.
That's not gonna open. These letters, I've kind of stopped reading some of them because it's a lot. Oh. It has been a fortnight since Rookwood banished me to this cursed manor to act as lookout. I am inclined to think that this is punishment for some sort. Why else would he have sent me to watch over this tedious hamlet with only the company of the dead? Since I've arrived, I've been unable to clear the eerie mist that pervades the room of this overgrown shack. The worst part of this place is the cellar. Filled with corpses. They've been sealed in here for at least a year. Preserved somehow. How they died, I do not know, but the longer I spend in this place, the stranger I feel. My thoughts are becoming addled. More than once, I've considered using dark magic to raise the bodies in the cellar for more company or a sport. For company or for sport. Perhaps I shall retire now to think it over. Perhaps I won't be alone for much longer. Huh.
Revelio.
Wand handles are pretty ugly.
Oh, Milo, what am I to do?
Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Adley? Edgar Adley? No, I don't think so. Blast Milo and his mad schemes.
Milo?
He was my friend. Came to me a few days ago with a brilliant plan to make some quick galleons. All I had to do was follow him into the Forbidden Forest. Had I known he wanted to procure venom from a living acromantula. Oh, poor Milo. He didn't deserve to go like that.
That's just cruel, and I'm gonna do it because I think it's funny.
Sounds like Milo knew exactly what he was in for, and risked your life as well.
No. Milo wouldn't have thought that way. He wasn't a bad wizard, merely a bit overconfident at times. I can't think of it. Milo's body is still in that cave with the absconder.
The absconder?
Aye, Milo's name for the acromantula. He did have a flair for the dramatic. In fact, as he died, Milo begged me to take his heirloom pocket watch, so that his daughter would have something to remember him by.
Oh, of course he did this, and he had his daughter.
I fled.
If I have time, I can try to collect the heirloom watch, Mr. Adley.
You can't possibly go to the Acromantula's cave. You'd be killed. Please, forget I said anything.
Revelio. Now, where could that Acromantula cave be?
It seems someone's been collecting Acromantula parts. Profits, lucrative perhaps, if one is willing to risk his one life to obtain the required inventory. Okay, let's go to Hogwarts. Hand in. Oh wow, I have new things. History of Magic class? Yeah, let's do that. For sure. Wait, I didn't mean to do that. Ugh.
Revelio.
Adventure novel set. Sketched inside the cover of this old, slightly worn set of serial adventure novels is what looks like a gazelle. Perhaps the novels were a gift from Professor Onai to her daughter Natas. I don't remember how to pronounce it. That's pretty bad. We've played an entire game and I still don't know how to pronounce some characters' names.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Talk to Pippin about the blow. How fitting it would be if the key to my cure lay in the obscure green hair. Huh.
Revelio. Revelio.
Many assume this to be the shell of a fire crab native to Fiji. However, those in the know swear it is a jeweled tortoise shell created by a mad wizard near Versailles when his chateau was overrun by nifflers. The dazzling shell was carried off to be discovered years later by a Hogwarts professor on a holiday in Ardean. I don't know how to say that, but whatever.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
The prefect's bathroom features a swimming pool-sized bathtub that can be filled with enchanted soap and colorful bubbles, as well as beautiful painted mural depicting a mermaid.
Revelio.
Statue of a lost-looking wizard known as Boris the Bewildered has perplexed students for ages. Is he coming or going? Is he the beginning of a journey or the end? Perhaps we shall never know.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Huh. Page 13. The patient stumbled in without a head. After a head count of the dorms or absolutely no assistance from the headmaster, we concluded that the student was most likely Teresa McLagan. Despite the obvious communication challenges, I was able to discern that the poor girl was suffering from vanishing sickness. I recommended that she be sent to St. Mungo's at once, partly owing to the time-sensitive nature of the diagnosis and partially because nearly headless Nick was floating around, moaning on and on about how very lucky she was. He was most distracting, and if he disrupts my dealings with future headless students, I shall have no choice but to ask headmaster to intervene. Addendum, I'm told that the patient is recovering and can be expected to return to the castle soon. Of no particular significance, Nick now seems to be avoiding me. One might assess that he's stepping from what is steeping himself in some childish sulk.
Revelio.
That's interesting. The patient was injured during a Quidditch match by, though, in my professional opinion, a redacted by order of Professor Black hardly counts as an injury. In fact, if anyone was injured, it was me, as I do not believe I've ever rolled my eyes quite so hard in my life. It is a wonder I can even see to write this note. Rather unbelievably, or indeed despicably, the headmaster now wants to cancel Quidditch, all because a pureblood, redacted by order of Professor Black, went and blank, redacted by order of Professor Black, before the snitch was even in sight. When I pressed the headmaster slightly, I was told, staggering. So it's all a cover-up?
Revelio. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit.
Okay, well, now I'm all turned around.
Revelio.
I feel like attending this history class, I think would be fun.
Have you been in any other
I'm not ready for Professor Bin's lecture. I forgot my pillow.
Oh, look at, we're sitting next to
Today's
Ominous.
lesson, we will cover
Oof.
a truly thrilling event.
Oof.
The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry.
Oof.
Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632.
So there's the challenge trying to stay awake.
Outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts. Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Eargit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lodgok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby.
Revelio.
Curious student.
Best keep searching.
I recommend that all students introduce themselves to this hero of Hogwarts. Grimbold Weft was responsible for some of the most important work done in the Goblin Rebellion of 1752, such as sewing buttons on witches and wizards.
Just rambling on.
Revelio.
Witches and wizards have
This what I wouldn't give to be back on a broom right now.
students with a thirst for knowledge. As There's nothing quite so magical as history. Dusty, immutable history.
Revelio.
This is the skull of the famed tailor, whose skilled needlework repaired countless witches' and wizards' coats during the Goblin Rebellion, thus preventing them from taking ill during battle. Oh, brother.
Yes. I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of these scholarly pursuits. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Athpuddle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of loyal knights, or rather,
Revelio.
knights, I should clarify. Keen-eyed.
These bits of broom are all that's left of a witch called Celine Wartnobby.
Nestled
Rumour
among
has
the
it
ranks.
she was
This is a centuries-old likeness of
His
Panda.
fame was not
Fearless
won by
mouse hunter
language
and devoted
foes in
study
single
companion.
training yards and scullery.
The set of armor belonged to the Sir of the Cheerful Countenance, a legendary friendly knight who supposedly won every battle before it was fought by virtue of an amiable negotiating tactics. Some attribute him success to an overly potent cheering charm he cast upon himself.
The waving statue's acquaintance.
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Athpuddle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Athpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True, but imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellions to discuss. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise students, such as yourself, will learn from it. History is written by those who do their schoolwork, so they say. Or at least, I like to say that.
Looks like we've all gone on another one of Finch's wild goose chases. How can we do so much and accomplish so little?
Interesting. Anyway, that was a fun little jaunt. What quest do I have left?